Today we're going to be putting in our door right here. It's a 32-inch wide door. We bought the front door some time back. You might have seen it in the last video, and it's this right here. It's a full glass door. So used because, you know, we do everything on a budget. So we're going to be installing this door. I ran into a small problem, and I made my opening a little too small. So what I'm going to do is put a 1/8 of an inch plywood on it, as opposed to like a 3/4 of an inch, because that will make my opening even smaller and I won't be able to fit the door. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip a piece of plywood that's 1/8 of an inch in thickness, and I'm going to put it all around the frame of the door, top and sides, right here, so that I can then fit the door without any issue. We don't know yet if we're going to keep the door wide. We're debating as to, because we have some plans for the trim. We want to paint the trim outside a different color, and so we're going to save that for later. But we're going to put the plywood here, and that should be working out fine for us. I don't think we'll have any problem with the door after that. So I'm going to rip the plywood now, and then we will install the door. You see that over there, covered up with a little tarp? It's a secret. We got nuts falling on our deck. And we went ahead and bought hinges that were the exact fit for the door, because they have different types. They have shorter ones, they have the ones with the corners that are rounded, and this one you could tell that it's just cut straight, and it's the longer bracket with the 4 screws.
Perfecto.
So now that we have our interior trim in, I can put the hinge right up to the edge of the trim, and that will be where the hinge will sit, and then I'll know the distance for the door to go in and open. Then we'll put trim on the middle part that will lock the door in place. So we'll do that after. But right now I'm going to mount some hinges.
That's a nice tight fit.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. And it's double pane. I mean, it has the lines, but that's okay. It makes it a little bit stronger too.
Door
We get
closes
some of that
smooth.
foam stripping to put all around on the inside, so that it makes a nice seal.
Right, and it helps with the weather and anything else, so that's
Yeah.
nice. And the ants, the picnic ants we have.
Yeah. walls. There we go. Well, after today, we'll be able to lock up our cabin.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty great. You gotta protect your investment, right?
Right.
And not that anybody's gonna come out here, but you know what I mean.
Well, safety first, no matter where you are.
I put the middle trim right here to support the door, so when you close it, it's completely shut tight. See that? All the way around. So it's a very tight fit, as you can see. We got the 1/8 of an inch trim covering everything because it just makes it look that much nicer and more finished. So, and then we put the exterior trim, our 1x4s right here, and went all the way around with that. And then on the inside, okay, so this is our, and again, I don't have all the tools, so, but I managed and it turned out pretty good. We put the double lock on here and then the single lock on the bottom with the handle, and this is the trim from the inside right there. And then it goes all the way around. And here's the hinges. So our front door is in. It's exciting. Everything locks perfect. Right here, right here. It's tight. There's barely any kind of wiggle at all. And by the time we put our strip molding here, because it's going to need some kind of insulation molding for the winter time, by the time we put this, it'll seal everything all the way around, and then we won't have any kind of wiggle whatsoever, because it'll butt up right against the edge of the door. And so, but it turned out good. We have to pick up a threshold because we don't have that, so we'll still have to go and get that, and so we'll do that next time we're out. But that's it. It's done. The door is officially in. There's the hinges. The next thing I have to do now is the back wall. and we picked up more wood. As you can see right here, we have quite a bit more wood, and I think we picked up more than we needed, but I rather have more than run out, you know, and not have enough. After we finish this entire wall, we will close all of those gaps up there, and we'll do the same for the gaps up here. And also at that time, we will be installing our rafter ties. We only have installed 2 so far. As you can see right there, there's our rafter tie. So we'll finish installing our rafter ties on every single rafter, and then we will close those holes. And the same thing here, we have rafter ties for both sides of the roof.
To build the whole frame too.
Well, I had to build the whole frame for the windows. The windows didn't have a frame. So yeah, I mean, every single window and door that we put in, same thing as with our cabin, our main cabin, when we did our front porch conversion to a 3-season room, because you really cannot use it in the winter time. It's too cold unless you put additional auxiliary heat. You cannot use it. But it is a mudroom for us, and it works out great. And it keeps everything more dry. It gives us more storage. But we did the same thing there, exactly. So, and we had to make frames for all of the windows there as well. The only thing that came with the frames were the doors, because we bought the doors new. So usually when you buy new windows and new doors, you get frames with it. Well, it's a different story when you already have windows with frames. But we didn't have that. We had to make our own frames. She's all locked up. The mystery stove. That's for another video.